how to start smarter in real estate, how to go from a job that maybe you enjoy but doesn't provide enough income, or maybe it's a job that you don't even enjoy, even if it does provide enough income. Either way, there's opportunities abound in real estate, even in this market that we're in now. And today we're going to be diving deep into starting real estate smarter. To discover your path to a successful real estate career, and key word is your path to a successful real estate career. You see, that's what so many people enjoy about a career in real estate, is it's what you make of it. So if you want to just do it part-time, earn some referral money, you could do that. If you want to be a top producing mega agent, running a team, maybe someday owning your own real estate brokerage, you could do that as well. You could even go on to get your own TV show. So whatever you want to build your real estate career into, it all starts with starting somewhere. But depending on how quickly you want to achieve the goals that you're after, starting smarter is what's going to ultimately drive your career further and faster. Now is the time to advance your real estate career. Now is the time to advance your real estate career. And it's never been easier with these opportunities I'm here to present with you today. The Florida Real Estate Career Fair happening tomorrow in Lakeland. Get registered if you're not already at FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com. And TSRE Plus, our library of video-on-demand courses, not just to get your real estate license and complete your renewal requirements, but to also expand your real estate business. So why real estate? What makes real estate so interesting? And more importantly, what makes now the time to get started in real estate? The number one thing that most of our students decide to make the leap, take the jump, invest in themselves is for the schedule flexibility. Because as I mentioned, if you want to be a top producing mega agent, you could go all in, all hours, and work super smart and get there before you know it. But if you just want to work part-time, you want to work nights and weekends only, you've got to work around your kid's schedule, you've got to work around your schedule, there's really the ultimate schedule flexibility, and that's because in real estate, you are your own boss. And being the boss usually carries a higher income, and not just a higher potential income, but in real estate, there is no limit to how much money you can make, to how many properties you could sell, to how big you could grow your team, to how large you could grow your real estate brokerage. There's a lot of international real estate brokerage firms that were started right here in Florida, and that could someday be you. What you make out of real estate is up to you. What plan you decide to execute, what goals you go after are up to you. And there's so many opportunities, especially when you're starting out. So what's really important across the board to make sure you can achieve these goals of being able to be in control of your schedule in order to make enough money to not just make you happy, to not just get you by, but to achieve those dreams that get you excited, to be your own boss, to be confident in making the decisions that you are making. Because real estate overall has a low barrier to entry. To obtain your real estate license, it's a 63-hour pre-licensing course that can be completed in as little as 7 days. Even faster than that potentially with our video-on-demand platform, since it is on demand and it's as quickly as you go through it. So 24/7, how quickly can you make it through 60 hours of information? And so on top of that low barrier to entry, there's numerous opportunities, almost too many opportunities really, because it can be distracting if you do not have a clear plan of action for you to execute on. You can easily be distracted by all the different bells and whistles that are trying to call you in. But regardless, investing in yourself is a phenomenal investment. It's an investment that you could really never use, unless, of course, you don't use it. But at the same time, there's no obligation to use your real estate license. You are required to do continuing education every 2 years, and it's a real simple 30-question open book exam, is as simple as it could potentially be. If you attend a live session, there's even no exam on those continuing education requirements. So it's very low maintenance to maintain your real estate license, and you could keep it inactive for as long as you want. And that would be the reason why I would encourage you to get started today, to get started now. You could head right over to realestateprouniversity.com to get enrolled in our TSRE Pro platform that allows you access to the course to get your real estate license, as well as all of our exam prep tools, your post-licensing, your continuing education, and all kinds of videos and resources to help you grow your real estate business. So any time of day, day or night, you can get started online. And we also have these courses available a la carte with prepaid access for up to 12 months at tampaschoolofrealestate.com. And if you have any questions about any of this, reach out to our advisors at 813-333-2676. But why is now the time, specifically now, the time to start a real estate career in general? Not just for you, because for you, the best time to start is right now. So you could have the license even if you're not using it. So when you do want to use it, all you need to do is activate the license. But what I'm going to share with you more details about today is opportunities that exist in the market, such as referrals that allow you to earn income with your real estate license with very little work compared to actually servicing the client, to actually doing the actual deal. And events like the Florida Real Estate Career Fair are great networking events to get connected with other real estate professionals, both new and experienced professionals, so you could grow your referral network. But you can't do any of this if you don't have a real estate license, which is why personally now is the time to get started. But in general, why anybody would want to get into real estate right now is the new opportunities that are presenting themselves. With the capabilities with AI, you could have a stacked real estate team where you're the only actual person on this team. And you have a team of artificial agents that are helping run your business. If you think about the days of the internet and how that changed the world, we're at the very beginning of how automation can really help you grow your real estate business. And so for those opportunities that are available, for the opportunities that exist in Florida, a lot of people have been waiting for prices to stabilize, to maybe even drop a little bit. And people are seeing that in the market right now. The only thing we're waiting on is for interest rates to go down. And when interest rates go down, it'll be a mad rush of purchasing because it immediately frees up affordability. But you can't count on things such as interest rates to be able to run your real estate business, and smart agents don't. Because regardless of what interest rates are, there are still real estate transactions happening every single day. And it's the agents that are working more creatively and adapting to the market better than other agents that are succeeding the most. With as much change in the dynamics of the market that is going on right now, it's forcing a lot of agents to reevaluate how they run their real estate business. And for the ones that refuse to reevaluate their business, they'll get replaced by newer agents who are not necessarily adapting, but learning an entirely new way of doing this business right from the get-go. And so all the more reason to get started now. Or at least come out to the career fair tomorrow on June 7th from 12 to 2 p.m., FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com for the full details, and find out more firsthand from the brokerages that are actively recruiting new agents in the Central Florida area. So ultimately, in real estate, it provides significant flexibility and enormous potential for growth. The flexibility in terms of when you want to work. And so if you have the ability to open up a laptop or maybe a tablet or even a lot of the stuff you can do right from the apps on your phone, you're able to work. I mean, one of the biggest things that you're doing with that phone is just communicating with your clients, communicating with your team. Even if that team is ChatGPT or whatever AI assistant that's helping you run your real estate business, more than ever, you have that power in the palm of your hand. And with TSRE Pro University, you can even download almost all the courses for offline access. So you don't have to worry about buffering. You don't have to worry about having a good signal or paying for the airplane Wi-Fi or whether or not the Wi-Fi has limitations on how much you could download. You could save it all offline and go through it at your own pace without having to worry about buffering or if you have a good connection or wearing down your phone's battery because it's constantly streaming content. So that app can be really effective, but you don't have to use the app. You could go right on the website. As with most tools for real estate, there's an app and there's even more power on the actual website. But the reality is actually for our app, there's not really much you can't do with the app that you can do on the website. Not really anything that comes to mind. So you can pretty much do everything right from that app in the palm of your hand. And you can also log in on your work computer, your home computer, a library computer, if that's still a thing. Whatever type of computer you could access, you can log in and pick up right where you left off. And so that flexibility really mirrors the flexibility that is in real estate, especially when you align yourself with the right team to get started. And there's continuous opportunities for growth, even beyond where you choose to initially hang your real estate license, because there will continue to be new opportunities that present themselves down the road. There's professional development opportunities to really become a better version of yourself because you are the common denominator of your business. So the more you improve yourself, and even in terms of health and fitness and your overall wellness, you'll be able to think clearer, you'll be able to execute stronger and build an even bigger, more powerful, smarter, more efficient real estate business. And really unlock your deepest levels of success. You could become your own success story. Write your own story. Because there is a saying that I truly love, that you could get whatever it is that you want if you help enough other people get what they want. You could get anything you want if you help enough other people get what they want. And so to become your own success story, especially in real estate, you're truly potentially changing people's lives. Helping them achieve home ownership, helping them achieve their dream home, helping them get top dollar for the sale of their home, helping them become an investor, becoming a force that makes you a bigger success story than you could have ever imagined. Tomorrow, June 7th, 12 to 2 p.m., you can find out about these opportunities right at the Florida Real Estate Career Fair. Even if this is in the future and you're watching the recording of this, maybe on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're tuning in at, go to floridarealestatecareerfair.com to find out about the next date for the next event. But if you're watching with us live right now or anytime on June 6th or even before 12 noon on June 7th, come to this event. Full details, including the address, 5121 Bartow Road, is all available at floridarealestatecareerfair.com. There's extremely valuable resources and connections that you could make at this event. Everybody who ever comes to a Florida Real Estate Career Fair not just thoroughly enjoys the event, but many of them come back again, a second, a third. And we have a few attendees that have came to every single career fair event because it's a great opportunity for networking as well as connecting with brokerages that are actively recruiting new agents. It's a very interactive environment to learn about starting a real estate career or taking the next steps. Once you already have a real estate license, joining a team, joining a brokerage, finding out about the different opportunities that are available, and you're able to talk with actual experts from in the field. People that are actually out in real estate. So ask them whatever questions that you have of how you can achieve maybe something similar, or if you already have a business plan in place, You'll learn about that in post-licensing, building out your business plan, and not just any business plan, but a very real estate specific business plan. And that'll help you understand what you really need to look for from a brokerage firm to really be the truest and best platform for your success. And immense opportunity to engage in some candid conversations just with the other attendees of the event. Again, building your network for referral opportunities and even more. This is a very supportive, very open environment. Even if you're brand new to real estate, honestly, you're probably who's going to benefit the most from this, because it's going to hit you like a fire hose of information about the opportunities that are out there in real estate, how to get started. And if you're already licensed, maybe find out whether or not there's a better opportunity out there for you, or confirm that the opportunity that you've chosen is the best opportunity. Gain further insight, talk to other professionals, network to grow your referral base. Great opportunities to be able to do that. When we talk about successful agents in real estate, there's really two common themes. Number one, consistency. And number two, really the right mentorship. Not just any mentorship, but the right mentorship, which is a lot bigger really just than that word mentorship. It involves training. It involves understanding and processes and planning and really guiding you toward that ultimate vision. Now, ultimately, to get the most out of real estate, you really need to have your business plan with your vision. But if you're just getting started, you can lean in on the vision of the team or the brokerage. And as you learn, you could really develop your own vision. Become the next success story. Embody these traits for success of consistency, dedication, and finding the right guidance, the right mentorship, the right training, the right firm to guide you in starting your real estate journey. At the Tampa School of Real Estate, we're here to provide you all of your educational needs, not just from the FREC requirements that you need to get the real estate license and maintain it, but all the exam prep tools to expedite the process, as well as the professional development trainings that are not required, but are going to help you better understand real estate and contracts and yourself and your capabilities and sales and marketing and even more. But it all starts with getting started. And so if you're ready to take action now, to seize the opportunities that are out there, you might have heard before, fortune favors the bold. And I would say it really favors more so those who take action. Because to a certain degree, you have to be bold to take action. Especially in the face of people that would say, don't do this. Why would you leave your job? You've got a great job. You've got a great work-life balance. Why would you try to do something different? Why would you go to a career fair? Why would you learn about real estate? Why would you want to do that? There'll be people that don't like to see you pull yourself ahead. And so you can't let them hold you back. And if you're ready to take action now, seize that opportunity. TSRE Plus, 24/7 on demand. You get started with the course to get your real estate license, complete your post-licensing, and take all that professional development in to, again, provide the training that you need, not just to get the license, but to succeed in real estate. To provide the base for the mentorship that will further guide you at that brokerage. Even if that brokerage has training, the post-licensing, the fundamentals in that professional development series of Real Estate Pro University will form a strong foundation to where that training will be even more effective, because you're not starting from 101. You've already leveled up your knowledge to a degree that you further understand real estate more than just the person who just got licensed. So if you want to stand out at the career fair, the more actions you could take prior to that is going to benefit you. Now, the career fair is tomorrow. It is less than 24 hours away at this point here, but there's still time to get started. You think about it, 24 hours, I mean, you could complete almost half of your pre-licensing course in 23 hours. It's a 63-hour course. So when I say there's a low barrier entry, there's a very low barrier of entry. But it's not just about getting that seat at the table. That's what your real estate license gives you. It's a seat at the table. You want to make sure that you're sitting at the right table, and that's where an event like the Florida Real Estate Career Fair is going to be the most beneficial for you, because you're now trying to align yourself with the best brokerage, the best platform, the best opportunity for the plan you have for real estate, even if that plan is just some simple goals that you've laid out for yourself. So that's all happening tomorrow, but as I said, you can get started right now with TSRE Pro University. Again, realestateprouniversity.com. You can find out all the details about this program. You can get registered with just the pre-licensing course to get your real estate license, or get all access to all the professional development training as well. If you have questions about this, about the career fair, about the opportunities that are available, this is the phone number. You can call in or text us 24/7, 813-333-2676. Again, that's 813-333-2676. And you can sign up right now for TSRE Plus at realprouU.com. That's realprouU.com. Tomorrow, Saturday, June 7th, the career fair. You do not want to miss this, but make sure you get yourself on the list so that way we can have your name tag printed up, and you'll get all of the directions sent right to your phone so you can easily find the career fair that's happening tomorrow, 12 noon. Get yourself registered at FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com. Again, that's FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com. You can also Google us. We'll pop right up at the top there. FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com. All you need to do, because we're sponsoring at the Tampa School of Real Estate, free registration to this event. You just need to put in your name, your email, and your phone number, and then click register now, and you're going to be on the list. We'll have a name tag printed up and ready for you at the career fair tomorrow at 12 noon. I really do hope I get to see you at this event. I will be there, so if you do have any questions for me personally that you'd like to ask confidentially, you could come visit me right tomorrow at the career fair, or always call into us 813-333-2676 to get connected with one of our expert advisors to help guide you on your career path. It's about all the time we've got for today. I hope to see you tomorrow, 12 noon in Lakeland at the career fair. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Friday. Real estate is something that you're interested in pursuing. If you're interested in advancing your career, maybe you had your license before and it didn't quite work out. You didn't have the right guidance. You didn't have the right situation. You weren't at the right firm for you. It's okay to start over. It's okay to start again. Even if you've lost your real estate license and you maybe see the interest rates dropping and the real estate market picking up again, that you're interested in reactivating your real estate license. But the main thing is, again, finding out about these opportunities. So dress to impress. Come to the career fair ready to impress these recruiters at these firms, even if you are brand new. You know, this event is a very safe space. I don't even like using words like that, but it really is, because if you're new and you don't really know about real estate, this is the perfect place to come to ask those questions, because this is a room you could put yourself in with people that are going to be far beyond the experience that you have in real estate. Even if you are just getting started, the more hands you shake, the more money you make. Get your eyes opened to the opportunities that are out there.